when the sun hasn't risen yet. The glimmer of the morning sun fills the small village. In the old kitchen of the tiled house, Mr. He, 67, is preparing in earnest. His thin, calloused hands, proficient, put bunches of fresh vegetables freshly picked from the garden. Put it in a large basket. Bunches of green spinach, sparkling eggplant, and a couple of small pumpkins. It's all neatly arranged, waiting for him to take it to the market and sell it. Mr. Ho's life is simple, not luxurious. At this age, would have enjoyed the tranquility of old age. But he still chose to work to solve his difficulties, feed the children at the same time. Whenever someone advised him to rest, he often told himself the small house was where he lived alone. His wife has long since passed away. The children are busy going out to work. Every morning, he wakes up early, riding an old bike, take a basket of vegetables to the market. For him, the market is more than just a place to make a living. It is also a place to meet and chat with old friends. As always, Mr. Ho carefully inspected the food basket. Put it on a bike that has been with you for years. Then I rode out into the street. Icy morning breeze gently blow across her wrinkled skin. But she felt warm inside. It's almost time to get to market. He gently clenched the steering wheel, driving the bike carefully. Drive past vehicles parked side by side. Suddenly, when he was about to turn into the alley, the bike rocked. A crash startled him. The car lost its balance. The basket fell. A few bunches of vegetables and a couple of eggs rolled down the road. He turned back. A black sedan with a hoe was seen parked on the side of the road. A long scratch is clearly printed on the body. Mr. Ho stood motionless. The heart in the chest was beating violently. This feeling is not because of pain. It's because of the growing fear. The car looks expensive. He knew he had just gotten into big trouble. Oh my God, how could I have crashed into such a luxury car? He muttered worriedly. His trembling hands quickly picked up the bunches of vegetables scattered on the ground. Just when he was confused, when you don't know what to do, the door opened. A young man dressed elegantly walked down. His face was filled with anger. He looked at the long scratches on the car. Then he turned to Mr. He with an angry gaze. An old man. What the hell are you doing? His voice was rough, attracted the attention of everyone around them to look at the two of them. Mr. Ho bowed his head. The voice is a little shaky, buddy. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, I'll make it up. Payment. Do you think you can afford it? Do you know how much the car costs? He didn't ask for it. Mr. Ho finished speaking. The sound is getting higher and higher, more and more harsh. Passers-by began to pause to pay attention to the controversy. Mr. Ho felt his face burn, both embarrassed and worried. He hurriedly said that he was really sorry. It's just that the handlebars of my bike are slipping. You just have to tell me how much it costs to fix the car. I'll do my best to get the money back to make amends. But his apology made the man angrier. He came closer. He pointed his finger at Mr. Ho's face. The voice is snarky and collects money. How long will it take you to collect? It's your fault. There are no excuses. You're old. Don't you rest at home? Why go out and disturb others? The words of the young man are like a knife, pierced in Mr. Ho's heart. He could only bow his head. With trembling hands, pick up the pile of vegetables and broken eggs. Shame and anxiety overwhelmed him. Not sure what to do in the situation. At the time of tension, a gentle but powerful female voice, ringing from behind. Why is it so noisy? Make it clear what's going on. Yes, an older man. Why do you speak so loudly? Everyone in the crowd turned their gazes. An elegantly dressed noblewoman got out of the back seat of a luxury car. There was a stern look in his eyes, but there is no lack of calmness. The woman approached, carrying an expensive handbag on his hand. High heels studied on the pavement, his gaze sweeping the scene of a scratched luxury car. A skinny old man who bends down to pick up a pile of vegetables and broken eggs. And the curious crowd around. He frowned slightly. The voice is deep but powerful. What's going on? The young driver who had just scolded Mr. He turned to him at once. His face changed completely. The rude look was gone. Instead, be respectful and polite. He kept his head down. The voice trembled a little. This old man on a bicycle scratches your car. I'll just deal with it. Hey, take care of it. What kind of processing? Make your voice so loud. He looked at him. The dissatisfaction in his eyes could not be concealed. The driver was confused. Don't dare to say anything more. Seeing this, he turned to Mr. Ho. The voice is gentle to many grandmothers. Are you okay? There are no injuries. Mr. Ho looked up. The eyes are red. Tears couldn't stop falling. A sense of stress and shame arises. He shook his head. The voice trembled a little. Thank you. I'm fine. I just accidentally scratched the car. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. He glanced at Mr. Ho. The gaze softened, but still seriously turned to the driver. The car was scratched, but not so serious as to make a fuss. Why are you making all the fuss? You scolded him like that. Don't know what to do. You're old. It's normal for us to solve problems. But you can't bully the elderly. The driver kept his head down. The voice is soft. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm a bit grumpy. The woman sighed. He shook his head as if dissatisfied. Then he turned to the crowd of onlookers. Please don't stand here. I'll take care of that. The people around began to disperse. But no one left completely. They just stepped back a little. The gaze never took off the conversation. He turned to Mr. Ho. Smile softly, Grandma. Rest assured, I'm not the kind of person who gets a little bruise. Just embarrass your people. But can you tell me the story? Let me understand. Got it clear. Mr. Ho breathed a sigh of relief. I felt that his words gave great comfort. He bowed his head. Explained. I went to the market early this morning. The handlebars of my bike slipped. Crashed into your car. I didn't mean to. I really didn't mean to. If your bike needs to be fixed, I'll try to collect money to compensate. I know it's my fault. The woman listened attentively, nodding from time to time, but didn't interrupt him. After speaking, he smiled softly at his grandmother. Don't worry so much. I see you're being honest. Also responsible. The car was only slightly scratched. There's no need to make a fuss. However, the young driver could not calm the anger. I can't say it's my sister. It's all his fault anyway. If it's so easy to let go, what others will think? In case someone breaks the car later. Just an apology. The driver refused to let go. Continued to be depressed. Ms. Yan's expression was serious. The voice is sharp enough. This is a mistake. But you can't talk to him in that way. You know how old he is. You know how old he is. What is the lifespan of an old man? His sharp words silenced the driver. Don't dare to refute. The crowd around them began to whisper. The gaze shifted from sympathy to Mr. Ho. It became an admiration for women. In the crowd, one said, the lady was right. It's rare to see people now. I can still maintain such respect for the elderly. Mr. Ho listened. Feel comforted. I feel like I'm in trouble. He hesitantly added, thank you for your understanding. But it's my fault anyway. You just have to tell me how much it costs to fix the car. I'll do my best. The words are not finished yet. The woman gently raised her hand to stop. I don't need to. Old man, I don't need money to fix my car. But do you have children or grandchildren? Can you call them over? We can discuss further solutions. Mr. Ho nodded. Take your old phone out of your pocket. A trembling hand dialed the number. His voice shook softly. It was Dad who came down the road near the market. Dad is in trouble. Need your help. The other end of the phone, the voice of an anxious young man was heard. Dad, what's wrong? You okay? I'll be there right away. After Mr. Ho hung up the phone, the woman smiled and said calmly, wait for your son to come. Let's keep talking. Rest assured, there is a solution to everything. Mr. He nodded slightly. My heart gradually became more steady. But he didn't know. His son. It's about to bring an amazing twist to this story. Less than 20 minutes after Mr. Ho called, a motorcycle came by at a fairly fast speed. The driver was Mr. Ho's only son, Mr. Wang. He parked his bicycle in front of everyone. Take off your helmet. Running briskly towards Mr. He. Hey, Dad. Are you okay? There are no injuries. He examined Mr. Ho's whole body worriedly. While asking, there was a palpable expression of concern on his face. His eyes were intently looking at his father. Mr. Ho shook his head. The voice is sad. Dad, it's okay. It's just a bit of an accident. But you're causing trouble for everyone. Dad, it's okay. I just accidentally scratched someone else's car. Sorry, the driver said that there is a charge for repairing the car. I asked you to come and help, but I don't know what to do. Mr. Ho explained. There was some sadness in the voice. Huang Hao heard this, turning his head to look at the car. In the light, long scratches are clearly visible on the slippery paint. But what caught his attention even more? The attitude of the driver was not very good. He couldn't contain the anger in his heart. Shouting loudly, the car was just scratched. You're making a big fuss. This is my dad. You've apologized. Isn't that enough? Why are you scolding him? The driver frowned. I want to oppose it. The woman next to her hurriedly raised her hand to stop it. He looked at Huang calmly. Eyes are sharp. But it's not calm either. Hey, are you my son? Huang Hao nodded. There was still anger on his face. He replied yes. I am the son of an old man. It was my father's fault. But the attitude of your drivers is too much. Are you the owner of the car? If you're going to fix a car, I'm willing to pay. But I can't accept that they bullied my father. The woman smiled. The smile is both gentle and sharp. She spoke. The voice is calm. Hey, calm down. I'm the owner of the car, not a driver. I definitely didn't mean to bully you. You apologized very sincerely. I don't think it's a big deal. His words were like a basin of cold water. Calmed Yellow's anger. He was silent. Look at him with inquiring eyes. Nodding. If you say so. I thank you. But my father will still be in charge. We'll pay for your car repairs. Mr. He hurriedly took his son's hand. The voice was full of worry. Huang, I've said it all. I didn't mean to. So I'm not going to embarrass you. Don't be too nervous. But Huang Hao still looked serious. He turned to look at the woman. His eyes were full of determination. My father did something wrong. I don't want him to have a reputation for being irresponsible. Just give me a price to fix the car. I'll be able to handle it. The woman smiled. Shaking his head, you look blunt. Responsible people. But I repeat, there is no need. This scratch is not worth me to fix heavier. Yes, everyone's attitude here needs to be said. He turned to look at the driver. His eyes were cold. The voice is stern, you know it well. I don't like unreasonable people. How many times have I told you? Don't take a domineering attitude towards your elders. You've let me down. The driver kept his head down. Don't dare to say anything more. The atmosphere around became quiet. All eyes turned to him. The tension began to calm down. Suddenly, the woman turned her head to look at Mr. He. Bend down gently. Pick up a bunch of vegetables that have been dropped. The eyes are gentle but resolute. These things are the fruits of your labor. Broken eggs and vegetables. I'll make it up to you. Mr. He hurriedly waved his hand. Shook his head. His face was full of worry. No, I broke your car. It's not appropriate for you to compensate me now. But he remained determined. He pulled a large bill out of his wallet. Hand it to Mr. Ho and you can take it. It's not money to fix a car. It's my compensation for your efforts. Just when I bought these vegetables and eggs. The crowd around them whispered again. They all showed admiring eyes. Quite a few people were surprised by the way he handled it. Some people even appreciated his kindness and politeness. Huang stood and watched. I feel soft-hearted. He bowed his head. The eyes are full of gratitude. Say to the woman, thank you. You didn't embarrass my father. I'm too impatient today. Excuse me. The woman has a gentle but empathetic voice. Go on. I know this life. Sometimes it's just a little bit of a mistake. It will cause a catastrophe. But I always believe. People judge us. It's not just about what they have. It's also about how they treat us. Mr. Ho and Mr. Huang listened. Not only did I feel the sincerity in his words, I also saw the profound life experience in it. His story didn't just move them, it also expands what they can learn. Of the cause of human values. He paused. It seems to be time for Mr. Ho and Mr. Huang to reflect, and then go on and say whatever. I would like to help a little. It's not because I have a lot of money. It's because I understand the difficulties and hardships. I'm just what each of us goes through. Part of the story. He turned to Mr. Wild Rabbit again. His smile is more than sympathy and gentle encouragement. You are all respectable people. I am sure you will continue to live well and maintain your dignity. Your father is in good health. Happiness and joy. Everyone seemed to feel the warmth of this sentence. A few people began to applaud. And not only because of the harmonious ending of the story. It's because they're aware. In a modern society full of hustle and bustle, a kind heart and respect are always valuable. When the woman turned and walked away, Mr. Ho and Mr. Wang, he just stood quietly for a while. Their eyes. Words of understanding and gratitude are exchanged. His words left a deep imprint on their hearts. It's not just about responsibility and a moment of humanity. It's also an incentive. Let them, no matter how difficult life is, can live a more friendly life. His words. It's like a slap in the driver's heart. Embarrass him. The harshness in his voice was more than a warning. It is a lesson in dignity and etiquette. Every word he said was filled with respect. But it's also tenacious. Like a woman who has been through a lot of challenges in life. Huang stood next to him. I clearly saw the change in the driver's attitude. He felt that today's lesson was more than just a lesson for his father. It's also a lesson for yourself. He understands in life. Even if there is a valid reason to express anger, or ways to protect loved ones, moderation is also required, so as not to lose mutual respect. Although Mr. Ho has no intention of doing so, I'm sorry for the trouble I caused. But seeing my son's thinking more and more mature, I also felt a little comforted in my heart. He smiled softly. It was as if the woman's words made him less nervous. It also makes the atmosphere less tense. There was silence for a while. He gave the driver one last gentle look. Say to remember, respect and understanding of others is the key to a better life. Never forget that. Then he turned and walked towards his car. Don't forget to leave one last look full of understanding. When his car started moving, Mr. Wang Hanha stood there and watched. Feel the changes in themselves after this meeting. This didn't just end with the resolution of the car accident. And in character, there is also a valuable lesson in respect and patience. The crowd slowly dispersed, but everyone felt warm. And not only because of Mr. Ho's story, also because of the appearance of an open-minded woman. Make everything better. He looked at his son. There was compassion and tolerance in his eyes. He patted Arab on the shoulder. Gentle voice, son. Everyone makes mistakes in this life. But the important thing is to recognize and correct mistakes. I'm not mad at you. I just hope you understand. Not always you can too. Huang lowered his head. I felt that my father's words were a profound lesson. He didn't expect that. There are so many lessons that can be learned from one small thing. He looked at the business card in his hand. I looked at the vanished luxury car again. In his heart, a surge of gratitude and respect for this woman swelled. It seems that he didn't just help her out. He was also shown a kindness, a compassionate lifestyle. I'll keep that in mind. Father Huang said firmly. I will learn to be patient. Listen more. He smiled with satisfaction. It's hard to hide pride in your eyes. Hey, that's good. Son, I'm sure you can do it. The two of them are back to the unfinished business. Huang continued to pick up bunches of vegetables scattered on the ground. And Mr. Ho takes care of his bicycle. A smile on the corner of his mouth. No more rushing or worrying as before. When everyone knows how to put yourself in the shoes of others, their emotions will calm down. It's as if life has become easy. A story about cars and scratches. It seems like a small thing, but it becomes a lesson about patience. Great lessons of duty and kindness. These values are those that will never grow old in this life. Ridiculous thinks this business card reminds people kindness and the importance of relationships in life. He knows that not everyone can be easily obtained. The help of an influencer like that woman. His advice opened up a new opportunity for him. And not only in terms of work, and in terms of how he sees life and how he deals with people. He didn't want to pass up the opportunity, but at the same time, he also understood. Be able to accept and make good use of these opportunities. He needs to be more mature in thought and action. When the work is almost done, Mr. Ho saw the contemplation on his son's face. He smiled. His eyes understood the change in Huang's thoughts. Mr. Huang, what are you thinking? Huang Xiaotian raised his head. His eyes lit up a little, but it is also full of concern. I just want to. Is there anything I can do to get this opportunity? Thank you, Dad. I learned a lot today. I thank him too, even though we've only met once. But he helped me get to know myself a lot. Mr. Ho patted his son on the shoulder. The sound is warm. The important thing is that you know how to change. There won't be just one path in life. There will be many twists and turns. And every turn, you'll all learn a lesson. Just keep an open mind. You'll meet people who can teach you a lot. The Queen smiled. It's a lot easier. Although life is still challenging. But he realized, every class is an opportunity to grow. He looked at the crowd. The people have dispersed. But the feeling of this special day, but it still haunts his heart. Dad, I'll try. Huang said firmly, I won't let the same mistake happen again. I will learn to listen patiently. Be respectful of the people around you. I'm going to make it. Mr. He smiled with satisfaction. His eyes were full of hope. I believe you. We can all change. We just need to have the will and the goodwill. The two continued to work. But in that atmosphere, everything seems to have become calmer, more hopeful. Everyone in life has their own lessons. Sometimes a chance encounter can change the way we see the world and the way of life. The life of the Baron gradually became brighter. He feels like he's growing every day, working at and in group. Not only did it help him improve his professional skills, also for him in social and work relationships, opens up new opportunities. He began to understand better and be patient. Work hard and treat everyone around you with respect, especially the importance of those who have helped him. Every time I see Ms. Tuanhan, he could feel it all. He is gentle and sophisticated. He always reminds him to be respectful, and not only at work, and in relationships. Huang also gradually realized the help he gave him was more than just a career opportunity. It is also a lesson in ethics and compassion. Although Mr. Ho was not directly involved in his son's work, but always focused on Huang's success, and happy with Huang's success, he understood that his son had become more mature, and not only professionally, and in character. The story of Mrs. Toda told by Huang always makes him feel grateful and happy, because his son met such a person. One day, after a simple meal in the evening, He looked at Huang with proud eyes. You're doing a great job. I know you'll succeed. Don't forget the lessons you've learned, especially those who have helped you. The Queen smiled. With a twinkle of confidence in my eyes, I will always remember. Father, thank you for always being there for me. You're there every step I take. Just a business card, a chance encounter, but in ways he couldn't have imagined, changed Huang's life. And Mr. Du, although not the one who directly taught his son these lessons, but what he has taught over the years, has become a help Huang to become more mature, and calmly and firmly. A solid foundation to face life's challenges. Life is simple though, but it is always full of valuable lessons. People like Ms. Tuanhan make Huang realize, in this society, kindness and compassion can make a huge difference. The story of Ms. Tuanhan, Mr. Rabbit, and Mr. Huang. It's not just a moment about how to handle the situation skillfully. It is also a profound testament to the power of compassion. The respect shown by Ms. Tuanhan, values such as patience and kindness, not only changed the life of the waste, it also affected the people around him. He is not only a successful director, it's also how to live beautifully. Appreciate the shining example of the simple things in life. When Miss Chingha visited Mr. Du, his words gave me a profound reminder. Kindness is like a seed. The small but meaningful actions he showed in the hearts of those around him, the seeds of goodness were planted. From there, this value spreads and multiplies everywhere. Mr. Ho is known for his sincerity and straightforwardness, inadvertently being part of a great change to others, especially the respect and gratitude of the elderly. Help him to his son and to those who witness the story. Taught a valuable lesson in the end. The story didn't just end on the spot, and to become a beautiful consciousness about human love, about if everyone knows how to sow the seeds of kindness and always retain good humanistic values, how society will change. Whenever we think of this story, we'll be aware, in this turbulent world, compassion and respect. It's still about being able to connect people. Factors to create a beautiful and harmonious society.